Well, oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say, I missed you all. It's good to be back. That's a fact. Notice how I just made that rhyme? It's because that's how you do it. Now, I want to first apologize for my hiatus, but I do want to wish you all a very late Happy New Year. It's been a long time. I've been, I think, roughly a week. I think slightly longer. Don't worry. Everyone's like, can already see it now. Man, why are you playing baseball? Your baseball tournament and not NXT. Well, first off, it's late at night. I don't want to. Well, for most people, so I don't want to do the NXT show when it's a one-game series in the first round. How long have I been muted? Quite a while. Basically, what happened was I was stalling for time to get on my laptop. But my laptop crashed from battery. But nonetheless, this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the first game of the first round out of these 4 games between 8 teams. Cubs. I did it again where I got muted. I bumped it. I'm going to keep it up here. Once again, welcome everyone to the 4 games that will take place in this first round. This first match of the Cubs versus Nationals. John Lester versus Mad Max Scherzer. Cubs versus Nationals. Once again, happy late New Year's wishes from the leader of the Mad Army to the rest of the Mad Army. We'll be picking up NXT. The next episode of this series, possibly tomorrow or the day after. I was gonna set the picture for this stream, but that didn't happen because my laptop crashed. Turns out when you go on a trip for 5 days and you come back for 6 days and you don't charge it, it dies. So 1-2 counts for Trey Turner, who's leading off. First pitch was at 7 o'clock here in Chicago. Trey Turner puts it right to the second baseman, who fires it over to first and got him. 1 away. I want to fix the audio here. It's a little loud in my ear. Could have done a house show, but I was like, you know what? Nobody's really gonna step into the starting lineup for the Yankees, or not the Yankees, but the Nationals. Getting set here tonight. Adam Eaton batting in the number 2 hole. John Lester fires, cutter, and Adam Eaton on the first pitch swings and has got a single. Runner on for the Nationals. Early in the ball game, Adam Eaton getting on, and that is the momentum this team needed. Now Rendon in the 3 hole. Rendon sits on a cutter. 0-1. It's called strike by the umpire, and it was in the strike zone. Smart decision. Sit on the first pitch. Cubs looking for the double play. And there is a form of the curveball to make it 0-2. So now with 1 away, 0-2 count. Rendon is down in the count. Fastball inside. Taken by Rendon. 1-2. 1 out, 1 runner on. Nationals looking to advance or get the early lead to try to get into the second round of this 8-team tournament. Getting a huge momentum boost against whoever they will face. Takes ball 3. 3-2 full counts. Eaton on first, 1 away. Still double play ball is being sought after. For the Cubs. Lester. High four-seamer taken by Rendon. Ball 4. And now we got a runner on first and second with 1 out. And now we get the number 4 hole hitter, the power of the Nationals, Juan Soto. John Lester. Things could get bad to worse for him already. In the first inning, high fastball fouled off. 0-1 count to Soto. It's a high fastball, typically good for left-handers. Didn't work out for him there. Another fastball fouled away. 0-2 to Juan Soto. Soto waits. Lester with the curveball. Check swing attempt. But the umpire said, no, sir, you broke the plane and went around.
The second baseman.
And there's the slow motion. Soto tried to hold up, but no, clearly committed there. Now that leaves 2 outs. And the clutch hitter, Howie Kendrick, steps up. Fastball, and then it is just foul. There was a laser down the foul line. But unfortunately, it did not stay fair. Lester with a curveball, but no. Too far outside, makes it a 1-1. 16 pitches already in the first inning. And Howie sends it to the outfield, but gone out there and right to get the first inning for the Nationals done and over with. So 1 hit, 1 walk for the Nationals. Unfortunately, no runs. Cubs turn at the dish. Next. So here we go, Mad Max Scherzer. Nickname people have given him. See his 2018 stats, 300 strikeouts. An impressive stat line indeed. So he will go up against Anthony Rizzo. He's a 3-time National League All-Star.
The first baseman, Anthony.
Mad Max starting on the mound. Fires high inside, strike 1. Start off his team's 9 innings of defense. Scherzer wants to work deep. He wants to get this team out in front just like that. He's got him with strike 2 with the slider. Here comes the third pitch. Just outside on the gun. But the umpire called strike 3. Anthony Rizzo did not take too kindly to that, and you see the lineup for the Cubs. Castellanos, Baez, Bryant, Schwarber, Contreras, Zobrist, and more. Castellanos, leave. Could have just angered a bunch of Cubs fans. It's Mad Max with a slider outside. Number 6 holds off, and now inside fastball. Could not connect on it. Strike 1. Scherzer fires another heater. Unfortunately, it was fouled off. 1-2 count. Scherzer. Oh, and a curveball went up, came down high on the plate. High across the strike zone, and unfortunately, Castellanos, he swung and missed. Taking it back-to-back punch-outs. Now here is Javier Baez. Digging in the number 3 hole hitter for the Cubs. High fastball, ball 1 for Scherzer. Scherzer would love to keep this under 10 pitches if he can, and there's a swing, and it goes to right field. Adam Eaton is there and makes the catch. 9-pitch half for Scherzer. We go over to the top of the second. Nationals' second turn comes up. Now here's the number 6 hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. The veteran and captain of the Nationals. And there's a curveball, and Ryan Zimmerman puts it past third base. Right in left field. The left fielder fielded it and fired it in to second base. As Ryan Zimmerman leads off of the first pitch, first swing, and we got a single. Second hit for the Nationals. And now here comes Kurt Suzuki in the number 7 hole, the catcher for the Nationals. Oh, changeup. Kurt Suzuki held off, hesitated too long, and it got blown right by him for strike 1. Changeup's right down the middle. That is something that some would consider a gift. And Kurt fouled it off. Another changeup. Relying upon the slower speeds on Suzuki, mainly because they got him out far. Why not try it a second time? Although I doubt they'll go it 3 times in a row. Lester fires it in, and it does not hit Suzuki, although he was fully bracing himself for it. Just missed his thigh. Thankfully, he did not get hit. That would have been a shame. Definitely would hurt, even though the Nationals would greatly benefit from it. Oh, and there's a low strike. Kurt was sitting on it expecting a ball. But instead, the umpire said strike 3. There's how the Cubs line up. Jason Hayward in center. Zobrist out at second. Baez at shortstop. Chris Bryant, another threat at third. Anthony Rizzo, of course, at first. We have a great lineup between both teams. And here is Victor Robles. Young upcomer in the 8th hole. 1 out. 1 man on in the second. Ball 1 to Robles. First match in the first round of the tournament. High stakes here. Of course, in the American League, we have Yankees versus Angels. And Red Sox versus Astros. Oh, fastball, ball
2 balls, 1 strike.
on the inside part of the plate. Try to possibly back off Robles from the plate. 2-1 count, change up inside as well. Robles didn't bite, 3-1 count. Last thing Lester wants is to let Robles go. Fastball, fouled off. Full count. Nationals' strategy has been working so far, working the pitch count up. That's what you got to do. And there is ball 4. Second walk allowed by Lester. He's let up 2 hits and 2 walks. In 2 innings, and now the pitcher, Max Scherzer, in the 9th hole. Double play ball still up for grabs. And Scherzer tried to bunt on, but no. Fouled off. And oh, high fastball, and they expected it there. And they will get the steal attempt by Zimmerman. 2 outs. As Scherzer missed the bunt, Robles on second. And now Max Scherzer given the green light to swing. And they got him. And the Cubs escape danger. Nationals leave one man stranded. 2 hits. As we head to the Cubs half. Now here is Chris Bryant, the third baseman, the man who just threw that punch out. Over at first. Now there's a swing and a drive. Deep to the outfield, but unfortunately it's foul. That would have been a moonshot. A monster home run that never was. But yet had the distance. 0-2 count. Scherzer gets him to foul it off. 0-2 count still. Scherzer fouled off again. Chris Bryant hanging in there. Scherzer fires it high inside. Got him swinging. Third punch out of the game. They're eliminating 4 players so far. As here is how they are set up defensively. Trey Turner at shortstop, Soto in left. Robles in center, Eden in right, Anthony Rendon on third. Zimmerman on first, Kendrick on second, and Suzuki behind the plate. And here is Kyle Schwarber, the left fielder. Scherzer, 97 on the gun, first strike. Definitely likes to get ahead of the count early. Just to take control and change up low, but Schwarber took a swing at it but missed. Now slider inside, fouled off. Scherzer wants him to hack at it and miss. It's a perfect, ideal situation for him. Fouled off, and that was a laser. Scherzer again. High fastball, got him. Strike 3. First inning of work was 9 pitches. Now he's at 10. Still has 1 more batter to go. Schwarber just stared at it. Now we have Contreras. Number 6 hole. Scherzer let that fastball go high. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Scherzer's still in a good situation right now. 21 pitches. Gets out here. On a high fastball again. Trey's held off. Smart strategy, I think, at this point. You got 2 outs, nobody on. Might as well sit on 1 if you can. Make Scherzer make the mistake. 2-2 count. Scherzer with a slider fouled off. 15 pitch inning for Scherzer. Definitely trying to rack up the pitch count here. 16 now this inning. Trey's really trying to work the count. Scherzer tempting. Contreras showing more discipline than the rest of the team here. Full count. 3-2. Scherzer fires the fastball and Contreras swung, but came up empty. Definitely did its job in racking up his pitch count there, putting up a solid at-bat. Fortunately, nothing came of it.
Leading off for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
1 second. All right. So here we go. Starting up the third, Trey Turner back to the top of the order. Turner sits on the first one, ball one. Sun going down here tonight in Chicago. Turner swings 1-1. Baseball is definitely a patience game, and so far, Nationals have used that to their advantage. Definitely been patient. Definitely waited for those perfect pitches, and Trey Turner has swung at two that he thinks are good enough, but has come up empty with two foul balls. And there's a third swing, and this time it connects into the field, and it drops down. Third hit for the team, and third single for the Nationals. And here comes a man that has singled before this game, 1-1, or 1-4-1, and the speedy Trey Turner on first. And a pitch out. Trey Turner not committing. Makes it a 1-0 count. Now it's Lester's turn to try to even up the count. He needs to regain control, or else Turner will most likely steal to avoid the double play. But Lester's losing him. 2-0 count. Adam Eaton just being patient. Patience is a virtue that is learned, not something that can just be simply given to you. 3-0. Anthony Rendon up next. And there's Trey Turner taking off. Fastball down the middle, and Turner in with ease. Trey Turner swipes second. Faster than an artist stealing a painting in an art gallery. 3-1 count. It's Anthony Rendon's count. He can afford a swing. And he will swing, and it will drop down. Fourth hit of the game, and Rendon comes up to the plate as Adam Eaton is 2 for 2. Trouble in the third for the Cubs. Adam Eaton, clutch hitting there. And now, even if they hit into the double play, most likely they will get Trey Turner in. Nationals sitting in a good spot right now. 0-1 count to Anthony Rendon. Rendon waits. And he rips one. But it is foul as well. He's definitely late on those past two swings. They've gone out to the right side both times. And Rendon chops in and he manages to fall right in front of the right fielder. And now Trey Turner jogs in to make it 1-0. The Nationals have the lead in the third. Anthony Rendon. Now man on first and second. Juan Soto. Up the plate, and it's a high fastball ripped. Foul. The left-hander was late on that one and went out to the left side. Curveballs got Soto swinging early. That's what Lester's got to do, rely upon the change of speeds. Can't always rely on the hard fastball. It hasn't been working for him so far. Anytime he swings at that, it results in disaster. Just like that as Soto drops it down in front of left field.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie.
These hits just dropping short of these outfielders. And now the clutch hitter and Howie Kendrick, bases loaded. This ball game could get out of hand. Howie sends it. And it drops down into the glove of the right field.
Now batting, the first
Castellanos with a first out.
Zimmerman.
And now Ryan Zimmerman. Nobody moved. They didn't want to risk it. Zimmerman belts it deep. High, deep drive to left field. Just short and foul. We almost saw a grand slam. Zimmerman waits. And there's a drive to the outfield into the gap. Disaster for the Cubs. As there's 3 home, Zimmerman goes for a triple, but he's caught. Zimmerman got greedy, and it burned him in the end. But not before driving 3. As he unloaded the bases. With Suzuki high, fastball swung at it, 0-1. Now you might wonder, now the goal, ultimately, for a team that wants to advance is score differentials if you want home field advantage. Right now the Nationals have +4 in the score differentials. If their score differential is higher than the other winner in the bracket, then they will get home field advantage in the second round. That's how it works. It's crucial. These teams. The Nationals would really love to get home field advantage in the second round. Well, all these teams would. And full count. Kurt Suzuki swung, put it on the ground, fires it over to first. And gets out of the inning, but not before letting up 4. Nationals lead 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. Cubs are down. So here comes the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. As I stuttered over my own words. Ben Zobrist takes the ball. So far, you know what, I don't even want to say. So far, Scherzer's been on a roll. 6 up, 6 down for Scherzer. And he shows no sign of stopping as here we go. Change up. Low. 2-1. Scherzer now high. Fastball right to Howie at second, and he fires over to Zimmerman. Got him. 1 away.
The center fielder, Jason
Now here is Jason Hayward. He's a 5-time Golden Glover, and you might wonder, for people that aren't baseball fanatics, that is a defensive award in the outfield.
No ball, 1 strike.
Didn't do too good of a job, but oh, and there's a drive, high, deep fly ball to right, and it's gone. Chicago has got one on the board. With one swing, this ball game was cut down from 4-3. As the Cubbies have got a shot. Jason Hayward retaliates with a bomb to right field. What a shot! And this ball club is on their feet along with their audience. Hayward crushed it. They got one back. That's the important thing. And Scherzer 2 straight balls. This crowd getting behind it as Lester, the pitcher, is up. High fastball 3-0. Scherzer is rattled. Trying to regain control and will. Fastball right down the middle. 3-1. Scherzer trying to reestablish control, but he loses Lester and walks the pitcher. That home run certainly shook Scherzer in some way. Scherzer's got to reassess. However, he does have the double play ball now. Possible is Anthony Rizzo is up. Leadoff hitter from the first inning. Strike 1. So there's Scherzer. And Scherzer's confidence returning his back-to-back strikes from the pitcher. Change up and it will fall, but foul. Just barely on the left side, as that could have been danger. And an extra base hit. And oh, Rizzo had swung at his shoes, but came up empty. So that slider cut, and kept cutting in to his ankles. Here's Castellanos. Low fastball, ball 1, says the umpire. Scherzer got him, 1-1. 1-1 count. Scherzer slider away. 2-1. And there's a drive to the outfield. Adam Eaton in right. And Eaton's got it. And ends the inning. So Scherzer allows 1 hit. And it was a bomb to right to give Chicago some life. After a demoralizing top half, they get some redemption in the bottom. So we go to the top of the 4th. It's the Nationals' turn to possibly keep the momentum going. Or maybe not. We'll see. Hopefully they can keep it going. So we were talking with Kathleen Kennedy. So you see, don't really see him, but Martinez, the skipper, manager for the Nationals, talking to the hitting coach. I believe that was the pitching coach. I can't remember. There is Victor Robles. I'm not paid enough, that's why. Fastball, and there's a swing to right. First pitch, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 31.
Now here's Max Scherzer. And Max gets to battle Lester. The second time this game. Ball 1. Four 1. Scherzer's let up 1 run. 1 hit. And there it is. He looks to put it in right, but the right fielder putting in some work. Castellanos
Now batting, shortstop.
getting 2 outs over there. Pretty short inning for the Nationals. Probably the fastest they've gone through so far. Turner, he's 1 for 2. That hanging curveball, sweeping curve. Just dropped in on the outside. Oh, in the dirt, Trey Turner managed to hold off, didn't break over the plate. That was impressive to watch. Top of the 4th, 4-1 is our score. And Trey Turner pops it up, but unfortunately it is right to Zobrist for 3 outs. After the Nationals had a awesome 3rd inning, they get nothing this time around. Chicago looks to hopefully keep the momentum going that they got last inning with a home run.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Mad Max.
Javier.
Nationals have a 3-point lead differential. It still sits well if they hold on to the win and don't let up any more runs for the 2nd round. It stands as a good testament in this quick 8-team tournament. Especially against the Phillies, and I can't remember who the Phillies are playing against in this 8-team tournament. Nonetheless, it's also good to be back. Once again, I'll do NXT and my WWE content either tomorrow or I'll be back on that tomorrow or the day after. I want to do a quick tune-in for it anyways, even if I did a wrestling one. 3-2 full count. Scherzer's working against Baez and got him with a curveball. Low outside corner. 7th strikeout so far.
Now batting.
And you can't deny, Mad Max is on fire here. Except for that home run that Hayward got him with last inning. As now here comes the dominant Chris Bryant. However, he, like most of the other Cubs, have been anything but that. 8 of them have been dormant. Although Chris Bryant almost belted a home run in his last at-bat. Unfortunately, it was a foul ball. 1-1 count. Scherzer, and there's a pop-up. Right to Juan Soto, who drifts easily in over there and shadows it. Caught it. 2 away this inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Last inning was the explosiveness where 5 runs were scored in the 3rd between both teams combined. And now once again the bats are falling silent like they were in the first 2 innings. And look at this shift. Schwarber typically hits over to left. Or excuse me, right field. But if he can put in a gap on the left side, oh, you're looking at an extra base hit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. If he can do something that he typically doesn't do, and he's sitting well, unless he gets walked here, there's a 3-0 count. Scherzer's in danger of letting up his 2nd walk. Just snuck it in. Keeps Schwarber at the dish. Doesn't want to let him go that easily. And, oh, slider cutting in. It just got him to swing. Look at that hack. Nothing but air. Full count, 3-2. Scherzer looking to avoid anything coming, and he got him. Blows it by him for his 8th punch out. Mad Max is on fire tonight. It remains 4-1. Both teams fall silent in the 4th. Almost halfway through the ball game, Adam Eaton up in the 5th. He is 2 for 2. He has been the hot bat for the Nationals. 2 count, and there he is going right after first pitch, and it goes to the shortstop. Caught it there with ease, Baez. Had it with ease there.
Anthony Rendon.
Well, first time he goes down, Anthony Rendon has gotten a single, a ribby, RBI, one batted in. And he was also walked. So that's why it says 1 for 1. Sweeping curve. Drops in again. He got him. I keep saying, Lester's issue is when he fires the heat, it goes almost right down the middle. And these guys in the Nationals just rip it. They managed to place it just in front of the outfielders, get on base with these singles, and it just stacks up. Cutter low, side. Lester's got to play to his strength, and that's throw some heat, but then mix it up, throwing the off speed. He's sticking with the heat so far, and so far Rendon has taken these 2-2 count. Rendon in trouble of his strikeout. Ooh, fastball almost caught him in his front knee, but he didn't offer. 3-2 full count. He's walked, Soto comes up, and Rendon goes to first. But instead, Rendon will get on with a single, as he is 2 for 2 with a walk. He has gotten on base all 3 times, as he's got the perfect run for the Nats so far. Rendon puts it right over the first baseman. Single. And now Juan Soto. Cubs bullpen starting to act up as they got a reliever warming up out there. At least that's what the chart said. Sweeping curve inside. Soto 1 for 2. Soto's got some power, but what to see. I was going to also set the profile picture for this video, but unfortunately my computer crapped out because, you know, when you're on a trip at the start of the new year for almost a week and you don't charge it, it dies. Spoiler alert. Cubs got 2 people in the bullpen warming up. Sweeping curve again, and Soto puts it right up the middle. First and second, and that might be all for Lester. With 1 away, it's a good chance they might pull him as Soto puts it right there, and there's Lester. Oh yeah, there we go. That pitching coach coming out for him. And that'll be all from John Lester tonight. Lester leaves with 4 runs allowed. He is still responsible for the 2 men on first and second. That will count toward him if he lets up any more, as here is Kyle Ryan. 27-year-old young man here. Receiving the ball from Joe Madden. Now, if you're the reliever here, you got to do damage control. You got to hold these guys up. Howie Kendrick 0 for 2 so far. 88 high on Howie. And on first and second, double play ball would be perfect for Kyle Ryan to get out of the 5th. Oh, but close indeed. Baez caught it out at short. Not a double play, but they got the outs, leaving Howie as 0 for 3. And now here is Ryan Zimmerman, who was credited with a double on his last performance. He was trying to go for 3, but got caught after he unloaded the bases, which the bases were loaded. Drove in 3 runs. Fortunately, was caught trying to go for 3rd. Change up outside, ball 1. Danger for Zimmerman. Not for Zimmerman, excuse me. Danger for the Cubs. The bat in Zimmerman's hands. He, Rendon, and Adam Eaton have been the hot bats for the team tonight. Certainly what you want from your top stars. Washington just wants to increase the score differential. Ooh, and umpire said Zimmerman went around. Strike 1. Showed him a 3-0, but it's if he held up, but he didn't. Washington wants to rack up the score so they get home field advantage in round 2 in the Final 4. It's the first round, or the first matchup in this tournament. This will be Yankees versus Angels in the American League side of the bracket. Well, it was Zimmerman's counts at 3-1. Makes it a full count. He's just trying to get this reliever to throw some pitches. Man on first and second, 3-2 full count, 2 outs. And there's a fastball, and there's a drive deep to the wall, and it drops down. Zimmerman gonna try again for 3. This time he gets in with a triple. As he's credited with a single, a double, and a triple tonight. All he needs is a home run, and he's got the cycle. And he's driven in 5 runs this game. What a performance from Zimmerman. I can't even disagree with it. As they now have a 6-1 lead. And we're not even at the halfway point of the game. Once this half of the inning ends, that's when we reach the halfway point. So far, Zimmerman is having a phenomenal game. MVP of this team. And there's Kurt Suzuki as he's going to make it worse for the Cubs. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching destruction in Chicago. 7-1.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Here is Robles. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys would all love a close game, but tonight it's an all-out path to destruction as there's another drive to the wall, just short of a home run. And Robles digging for 3. He will get in there with a triple, and it's 8-1. As open the floodgates, all hell is broken loose. 8-1. Wow. It's demoralizing for the Cubs. And if anything, it does several things for the Nationals. It gets them closer to guaranteed home field advantage because right now they have a score differential of +7. And that means that if the other team, out of the Phillies and whoever they face, I believe it's the Phillies and the Dodgers, they have to score at least 7 runs to take it to a coin flip to determine who gets home field advantage. That's insane. It's a 1 now, and there it is, right to Zobrist, and mercifully, the inning ends. 4 runs allowed. It is 8-1. Things have gone from bad to worse for the Cubs as we are officially over the halfway point of the game. See Joe Madden over there just trying to think of a game plan. Contreras is now up. Scherzer's going to get tired if he's throwing like this. A lot of balls. He's doing well in the first 2 innings, but certainly got him as we go further. Ball 2. Scherzer.
2-2.
Oh, 2-2 count. Scherzer. Sets him up, and it's rocked right to right. Oh, and Adamine lets it go. He missed it. A miscalculation as he let his eyes off the ball. And it went to the wall. And that's an error on the part of Adamine. So it will not count as a hit. Adamine just, completely miscalculated that and just let up a double. All of a sudden, Contreras is on second. First time the Cubs get somebody on base. Side of a home run. It's got to feel great for him. Scherzer just can't get this location down with a slider all of a sudden, and doesn't help that Zobrist isn't biting. 3-1. Next up is Hayward, who blasted that home run and a high fastball inside. Full count. 3-2. And there's a shot right to left field. Soto fires it in a second, but he's back in time.
Now batting.
See right there, it is just chaos right now.
Hayward.
Washington has been utterly dominant, and now here is Hayward. Already hit the home run, and there's a shot line drive. Foul. Oh, strike two, Scherzer. Looking to escape danger. The danger of Hayward, and there's a drive. Deep to the wall, back-to-back bombs for Hayward. Second home run of the game, as there's another long one for the Cubs. And just like that, they get two back. And they cut the lead to 5. 8-3. Cubs trying to work their way back into it, as Hayward is the MVP of this team with 2 bombs, 3 RBIs.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs.
As they're doing a pinch hitter now. Scherzer with a slider, strike 1. So it's been rough for Scherzer.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs and 2 hits, but he's got a high pitch count as there's a hit. Right to right field, Adam Eaton toward the wall, and is there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now Scherzer all right into the shift. Howie Kendrick fires, got him in the nick of time, and Rizzo goes down. But not before Hayward unleashes a 2-run bomb to right. The Cubs get something back in this war. It is now 8-3.
Your attention, please.
So here's David Phelps, 32-year-old. You know, maybe this reliever will sit better now that there's no runners on, no pressure.
Leading off for the Nationals.
You're down by 5. Damage control is a must. Trey Turner pops it up. Out of play. 0-1 in the 6th. Well, managed to hold off. Well done. 1-1. 1-1 count. Turner waits. He's got a single and a stolen base so far, but he will become a flyout and the first out of the 6th. He flew out to Schwarber. Out and left.
Right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton, 2 for 3. 2 singles. He was retired. Last at bat. Eaton waits. Oh, and the knuckle curve got him out in front, as you see. Rowan Wick, Steve Jasek. I think that's how you say it. Nonetheless, both of them are warming up in the bullpen. So far, Nats haven't even started warming up someone in their bullpen. Maybe it's because of the sheer lead. Might have something to do with it. Maybe they're up by 5 at this point. So we'll try to milk one more inning out of Scherzer. As there's a strike 2 check swing. Doesn't matter. It's in the strike zone. 1-2 count to Adam Eaton. Oh, and Eaton once again checked his swing in the left side. Umpire down on third said he did not go around. Did not break the plane of the plate, so it's 2-2. The knuckle curve inside on Eaton, who pops it up. Oh, and got him in right.
The third
2 away.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon, 2 for 2. He's been walked. 2 singles and RBI. Has scored twice. Rendon now. A swing but a miss. 0-1. Anthony Rendon. Oh, 0-2. Rendon is down in the count, ladies and gentlemen. T. Phelps would get a strikeout here to end the inning. Oh, Rendon instead puts it on a shortstop to Baez, who fires it over to first and got him. Nationals are retired. 1-2-3. Cubs turn to do something and hopefully get some runs back. So they still are down 8-3. Castellanos is up. Scherzer at 79 pitches. 80th now. As he begins his 6th inning of work. He's already gone through 5, and there's a drive to left field. Close to the grass. The Ivy, excuse me. But Soto reels it in for the first out. So here comes Javier Baez. Scherzer, perfect slider in the far away corner. Going low. Drops the curveball on the plate, but no swing from Baez. No, it's not happening. 1-1 counts. Scherzer high fastball. Dang, Baez with a check swing, but look at Scherzer's counts. 9, 18, 19, 15, and 18. And it just skyrocketed. It's taxing. 85 pitches as he got him for the 9th strikeout so far.
Now batting, third baseman.
Scherzer's really trying, but despite the strikeouts, it's let up 3 runs. Slider inside. At Bryant. The first strike, and there's a drive deep to the wall, but just fouled, just like the first plate appearance. Wow. Chris Bryant almost got a bomb to left. 0-2 count. Scherzer looking to escape danger, and Chris Bryant sends it flying foul. 90th pitch for Scherzer, and they send it on the ground to Trey Turner. Turner fires and got him. As they retire the 6th inning for the Cubs. We go to the Nationals half. Top of the 7th. Final 3 innings. There's the score line. 3rd and 5th innings. The explosions, 5 runs and 6 runs between both teams. 11 runs have scored, 14 hits combined between the teams. 12 of them go to the Nationals. Oh my gosh.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
There's a cutter. Low. Soto doesn't offer it that one. He's 2 for 3. Ooh, slider skipped off the catcher's glove. Hopefully no one's on, or else that would have been a wild pitch. So count, but now a 2-1 off the foul ball. Soto trying to make it work. And there's a drive to the wall, to the Ivy. Oh, but Hayward tracked it down and caught it just shy of the wall. So I thought the Nationals were about to get their first home run for the game. Now here is Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 3. And a few men on this team to be hitless so far. Now we try to get on with that one, but foul ball. Just late on that one. Well, I wouldn't say just late. The tracker says he's very late. He's late indeed nonetheless. Next swing, he certainly considered it. But clearly realized that was not something he wanted to swing. Ooh, that was really tempting. He really started to go around there, but just barely on it. 2-1 Howie. Howie waits. Ooh. Fastball inside, almost at his waist high. No, around chest high. Excuse me. Check swing. Did he go around? First base umpire says no. Full count. It's Howie Kendrick. And the looming Ryan Zimmerman is up next. That is a threat you do not want to face. And Howie puts it to right. And he will be retired for the 4th time tonight, 0 for 4.
The first baseman, Ryan.
And here is the man who's got a single, a double, and a triple. 5 runs batted in. All he needs is a home run to complete the cycle. Zimmerman waits. 1-0. Sits on a cutter. 1-1. Zimmerman being patient. The captain delivering tonight. As the sun is almost completely set. All rays of light are almost gone. And we are almost enclosed in the darkness of night. 2 counted. Zimmerman puts it up the middle as he will go 4 for 4. So doesn't get the cycle here. But he's put on a stellar performance. 4 for 4, 5 RBIs. Suzuki's got a double and an RBI tonight. He is 1 for 3. 1 runner on, 2 outs. 13th hit for the Nationals. And Kurt put it right to Baez, who guns it over to Zobrist. Got him at second. Got the force, and now we head to the middle of the 7th, so everybody get up and stretch. As we're about to sing Take Me Out of the Ball. At the bar. So here is Schwarber. Going up to bat. He's 0 for 2. Scherzer's still out there on the mound, starting his 7th inning of work. Oh, and the umpire said Schwarber went around for strike 2. 0-2 Scherzer looking for double digits in the strikeout column, but couldn't get him on that one. Oh, and a curveball dropped low. 1-2. Scherzer got him for 10. 10th punch out of the game. Scherzer's in double digits. Contreras 0 for 2. Got on by an error, though. Ultimately scored. It's awesome to see for him. His home crowd who desperately needed a rally on this team. Scherzer gets set, another 0-2 count. Curveball in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Doesn't get Contreras. Contreras still holding off. High fastball. Got him. Strikeout number 11. As Scherzer looking to make it a dozen.
The batter, the second baseman.
Wow.
Zobrist.
Standing by him as Ben Zobrist gets set. Scherzer gets set. Ooh. 1-1. 1-0. That was Scherzer's 100th pitch, and look at this. Trey Turner stepped to it and got him. So we head to the 8th. Scherzer's put on a stellar performance. It's Joe Madden looking for a double switch, perhaps, when it comes to positions.
Your attention, please. These changes for the Cubs. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot.
Victor Robles.
41.
1 for 2. He's been walked. Well, he's got a triple.
And batting 9. Number 27.
Slider.
Russell.
Top of the 8th. We got 4 more halves to go. Strike again. Cubs have got 2 more chances to get 5 runs at least. Push this to extra innings. And Robles goes down on strikes. Man, Chicago, it has not been in their favor at all. Hayward, though, has been clutching for him pretty well. And Max Scherzer's going to go at bat again, which means that they're most likely going to stick to him for the 8th inning. He is 0 for 3. Strike 1. Crowd a little deflated at this point. Not to blame him. The team has not been hitting well at all this game. The Nationals have had every answer for them at every turn. It's just become a disaster. Scherzer still working the count. 0-2. Swing and a miss. As the Cubs tear through this part of the order. No problem from them. Get through that. Trey Turner, he's 1 for 4. He did get on. He got a stolen base for him. He has been having one of the lackluster nights for the team. But still performing very well, no doubt. Doing a good job. Get a good leadoff hitter, and there he is. He's 2 for 5. The speedy Trey Turner is on with 2 outs. And in steps Adam Eaton. He's been 2 for 4. Been retired both of his last 2 appearances. We're going to keep an eye on Trey Turner, especially since he's stolen twice or once so far. Or at least I'd recommend it. 34,000 have purchased tickets. They're coming to the ballpark at least. As they're going to try and pitch out to get him, and they will! Perfectly timed! So they will get out of the inning unscathed. Well done play by the Cubs. Oh, as we head to the bottom of the 8th. And here is the most dangerous man on their team so far. And Martinez is going to intentionally walk him. So they're going to give Hayward the free pass with the thought they can get the ground ball. And they turn 2. Yes, they got him. Wow. What a move. They intentionally walk Hayward. And then they got exactly what they needed. A double play. Turner to Howie to Zimmerman. Beautifully done. Jason Hayward has got to be a bit frustrated with that, knowing that he got intentionally walked, and then after his 2 stellar at bats before. Scherzer at 105 now, and he got him. That was a pitch count saver as he's got a chance to go for the complete game. Scherzer. Got him. As we enter the top of the ninth, we will go through the heart of the order of the Nationals.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton swung and missed. 0-1. Jasek on the mound. We're going to get this team. Oh, and Adam Eaton was check swinging and it caught him.
The third baseman, number
So
6,
hit by pitch.
Anthony Rendon.
Right on the hip. Anthony Rendon will come up as Adam Eaton is on for the third time tonight. Twice by getting a hit. Once by hit by pitch. Out of 5 plate appearances. Anthony Rendon has been walked once. 2 hits. And an RBI to his name. His team a solid performance so far tonight. Stellar performance, actually. And diving attempt! Over at first, but just missed. 0-2 count. Rendon. Swung way outside. Got it. Third punch out for Jasek. Now Juan Soto, 1 out. Cubs would love a double play just to get to the final inning. Juan Soto getting set. And there's a pop-up. High right to the second baseman, Zobrist, who's got it. 2 outs as they look to end the Nationals tonight. And 9 innings of destruction. Now it swung at the fastball that was inside of him. He's 0 for 4. The only man that has been that hitless like that, is Max Scherzer. Now he wants to break into the hit column. He has not been a clutch hitter tonight, unfortunately. Sometimes everybody has their off days. And there's a drive as I said those words. He just proved me wrong. 2-run shot from the great Howie Kendrick. Turn up the dial as he got it. A 2-run shot in the ninth, making it 10-3. Wow. Howie to center field. Just snuck it over the ivy. And the Cubs have just been demoralized tonight. See in the outfield, the crowd has slowly left as Zimmerman puts a ground ball. And that will end the inning. Cubs have got to go score 7 if they want to keep this game alive. Wow. Howie really tries to slam the door in their face.
Leading up for the Cubs.
They're just going to leave Scherzer out there, and I don't blame him. You're up by 7. He can let up a few hits. You don't want him to, but certainly afford it. Plus, they want to give him the complete game. Understandable as there's Trey Turner. What a stop! Fires it over the infield and just barely got him. Wow! What a move by the shortstop. Turner got him. One away. So it's Javier Baez. Max Scherzer. In the dirt. Couldn't get him. Yeah. Scherzer just all over the place right now. 3-0, 4-0, and he walks Baez. 112 pitches. 8 1/3. Hunter Strickland and Hudson have been warming up for quite a bit. Chris Bryant has been close with home runs. So far as there's 2. Straight balls as there's 6 in a row, and wow, just foul. Chris Bryant could have gotten on a rally perhaps. There's a strike. 2-2 count. Scherzer puts it in the dirt, full count. And there's a drive to left field. Soto is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the Cubs are down to their final out. Schwarber is up. A 1 count. Max Scherzer looking for the complete game here tonight. Now the Cubs 1 out away from being eliminated, and they are trying to stay alive. 1 strike away. Schwarber trying to fight valiantly till the end. He puts contact on the ball. He's giving it all he's got against Scherzer. Good on him. And look at this, a shot! Wow, what a stop by Soto! As Soto traps it to end the game. As a possible last-minute spark from the Cubs was halted by the great catch from Soto. And the Nationals win with a 7-run differential, giving them a huge probability of walking away with home field advantage in the second round. So there you see Max Scherzer with a win, and he was given player of the game. 12 punch outs, 2 hits allowed, 3 runs allowed, 3 walks allowed. After 9 innings of work, see the box score. Zimmerman 4 for 5 with 5 RBIs. Howie Kendrick with the only home run. Zimmerman and Robles with triples. Zimmerman and Suzuki with doubles.
41,649.
Even with the only error, Turner with stolen base, caught stealing. It was Turner and Zimmerman. Turner was 1 for 2. And there's Cubs stats. So that was game 1 in the first round. Nationals will advance 10-3. Next time in the tournament, we will see you Yankees versus Angels. Next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose. And as always, Pseudo Mad Army. I'll see you next time.